Cape May County Park entrance that Mark was seen going into by the guard, and the area where these kids think that they may have seen him, would it have been possible for him to have traveled on foot in that time frame from the park entrance to the other location?
Um, there's a possibility that Mark could have he on foot. He physically could have walked that distance. The time to match the time frames. That is a question. This is on the road. This is where there's fire police at both ends. So if Mark is, you couldn't walk a direct line from the Lower Township side of the roadblock to the Middle Township side of the roadblock. That was reserved for fire trucks and it was blocked off. So for Mark to get to that point on the lower side, he would have come from the beach, which at one point he was, and continued east to Bayshore Road and be seen by those kids. Now, the Hilligans, as I told you earlier, they saw Mark. They're credible witnesses. They saw Mark around 3:30 walking back on the beach, back in the direction of his house. So that conflicts with the boys' location and time. Now, if Mark was abducted in that time frame and the abductors had driven around to the Lower Township side, that some kind of combination to that effect is possible. But why they would do that, if they've taken possession of them and now they're on the opposite end of the fire and then re-expose themselves, and giving Mark another chance to yell for help or something, that is not too logical, but physically that's how Mark would have had to have ended up around 4 o'clock on the lower side, is by vehicle. When he returns himself from the fire on the middle side, that someone by vehicle drives around and is now on the lower side.